Hi everyone, it's Michaela and I'm here with you today with the week 1 Feeling the Blues Empties and Unempties. I am here to show you what I got through, what I liked, maybe what I didn't like, what performed well, what didn't. I did try and take a little bit more notes this time, although I'm not the best at that. So I will go through it. I will show you first all of my empties. They're not really organized. I've just kind of dumped them into the container as I've gone along. And then I will show you my unempties. And then I'm going to show you a couple things that I didn't even touch, but I'll explain it when I get there. So I'm just going to, like I said, I'm just going to grab from it and go from the top. I didn't take time to organize this beforehand. So the first thing is by Vintage Chic Scents. So this is the Great Pumpkin, which is pumpkin layer cake with cream cheese frosting. And this was poured in August. This was one of the souffles and it was beautiful. It does have kind of a spice to it. So at first, when I first put it in, I really got the really good pumpkin type smell. But then later when I came back up, I was like, what is in my warmers? Because I melted this upstairs and then I realized what it was, but it was really kind of just the spice left over. So I was kind of surprised because to me, what was left over was as if I'd put in more of a spicy, smoky scent. So it was almost as if the pumpkin kind of burned off after a while, which was fine. And I loved it both ways. I really didn't get cream cheese frosting at all, but I did enjoy it. It was strong. It lasted quite a while, except for, like I said, it kind of turned more spicy than just the pumpkin. And just so you guys know, my whole family's home, so if it's noisy in the background, I'm super sorry. I'm just trying to get this recorded. That way I can share it with all of you. The next is Sassy Girl Aroma, and it's Orca Island, which is Blackberry Beach Nights and Birthday Cake. Or it says birthday, not birthday cake. So I love all of her beach night scents. They're always super, super strong for me. I go back and forth on which one's my favorite. I really like Night at the Beach. I like Montego Bay. And I also really like this one with the Blackberry and Birthday. So great performance. This always lasts a really long time. It's always super strong. I never have any issues with these. And this is one of her brittle bars. Next from L3 Waxy Wonders is Nocturne Alley. And so I had the 2 owl shapes. So So I got through one whole owl shape and then I have just 2 pieces left on the other one. I don't remember the scent notes. It's like, I think it's rain and something else. So this was a very aquatic scent, but it wasn't super strong. So I think that I'm used to things like beach nights and salty sea air and stuff like that that are very strong throwers. So I was really surprised when this one was more of a medium throw. And it didn't seem, I mean, it lasted maybe 4 hours, which is fine, but it just wasn't quite as strong as I thought it was going to be, and it just wasn't my favorite scent. So this one, I personally wouldn't get it again, but if you are really into aquatic and rain type scents, you would probably like this. It just wasn't my favorite. Destination Wax Lavender Mint. So this is herbal mint with a splash of lavender. So this was really good. The one issue that I think that I'm having with Destination Wax, and I've only ordered once, is her scents don't seem to be like super strong performing for me. So like this one I melted in my bedroom at night and like it was good. It was like a medium throw and it was a good scent. I really enjoyed this scent, but it wasn't so strong that it was like nose clearing at all, which it smelled in the package like it would be. So I'm not really getting the performance on some of these that they smell like they would in the package, if that makes sense at all. I really did like this scent though. And it was, like I said, it was a medium throw. It lasted quite a long time. It just wasn't as strong as I was hoping. Refreshment from Hayden Rowe. So this one is like, I think it's like a barbershop and mint blend. So it's really kind of like a shaving cream mint. And it's more shaving cream than mint, so it's a really subtle scent. I don't think that this is one that could be a strong scent because I'm not sure that shaving cream is really a strong super power thrower scent. But it was nice. I did enjoy this, mixing it with some other blends a little bit more to make it a little bit stronger. But it was a nice scent. I probably would not repurchase though, because for me, my mint scents, I prefer them to be really strong. And this one just wasn't that for me at all. I enjoyed it. It was a pleasant scent, but not really what I'm looking for. Now this one, on the other hand, Snow Glow by Salt Mountain Melts, which is spearmint, icy peppermint, and buttermint. This was so good. It was so strong, super nose clearing, and extremely long lasting. Like the first time I melted this, I put it in my melters at night. And when I woke up the next morning, like I could still smell it. It was still going. So it stayed strong all night long. Then the second time I mixed it with this one to kind of use up the rest of this and make this a little more minty, and that turned out well too. But this one's super strong, a very, very good performer. I would definitely pick this one up again if she offers it in like a pre-order or something that I'm able to get it. I did really enjoy this one. Okay, Crystal Lake, which is Spike Haze Scented Wax Melts, Midnight Waters, Pine Cones, and Autumn Flannel. So this was a pretty scent. Again, I think that I'm finding that I like kind of the aquatic type scents, but they're almost not quite strong enough. So to me, I mostly get the Midnight Waters with the flannel. I don't really get much pine cones in this one, and it's a very subtle scent. So even using 2 cubes in my warmers, it's just not very strong. I did really enjoy it. It was a really good scent. And so if you like aquatic scents and you just kind of want more of a medium mild thrower, then this would be a great one to pick up. Mermaid Tears by The Bathing Garden. This one is sparkling spa-like scent of essential citrus oils, tropical greens, and salty tears. So again, very aquatic scent, very pretty scent. I enjoyed the scent, but it was very much a medium throw to me. It was not very strong, but it was pretty. Would I get it again? I don't know. I liked it, but I like stronger scents in general, so I'm not sure. But it was a very pretty aquatic scent, so if you like those type of scents, you might want to try picking this one up when she offers it. Okay, Closet Full of Wax, Drink Me, which is blackberries, lavender, marshmallow, and pink chiffon. This is one of her, I don't know what she calls them, but they're the bars. They're like the thinner ones and smaller ones. I melted this in my bedroom. It did really, really well. It was a really pleasant scent. I didn't really get the lavender in this so much. I'm not ordering from Closet Full of Wax as of right now, and I don't know if I'll go back to it. So I really enjoy her scent blend. She has some really good ones. But the first thing I ever ordered from her was like a sample box, and I found that within like 6 months to a year, all the samples started turning colors and like the scent started going away. I have not experienced that at all with the bars, but I feel like I have to order so many bars to make enough space in my house. And so I don't tend to order from companies where I can only get smaller amounts. I just get frustrated with it. So I do think she has amazing blends. I highly suggest checking her out. And just so you know, these are my preferences. These are my thoughts. Everyone's home performs differently, and so people can have way different experiences than mine. I'm just doing this for fun and as a guideline or suggestion, and you know, take what I say with a grain of salt. I tell my kids that, even with all the things. Take what I say with a grain of salt. We each have our own experiences. Just because I have chosen not to buy from someone at this point doesn't mean you shouldn't. It's just what my experience has been. And we all have different ones. Next, Sassy Girl Aroma, Smurfs in the Kitchen. So this one is blueberry, marshmallow, cookies, birthday cake, Twinkies, and vanilla fudge butter. This was so good. This was one of her brittles. I really, really enjoyed this. And for me, I'm not a huge blueberry person. And the reason is because some blueberry scents can come off like candy or Laffy Taffy type to me, and I don't like that at all. But I'm noticing with this one, and then also with her blueberry cornbread, I don't know what it's called. I really enjoy these blueberry scents, and to me, these are the good blueberry scents. I've also forgotten about how much I love the In the Kitchen blends. I'm not sure how many of those I have, but I might request that she pours some more because I really like the In the Kitchen blends. I love cupcakes at Tiffany's, but the In the Kitchen blends are really good as well. So if you like bakery and if you like blueberry, but you don't like the candied blueberry so much, you know, you can definitely give this a try because maybe you would like this as well. I really enjoyed this. This performed very well. It was nice to have some bakery because so much of this seemed like it was more aquatic type scents. So this one was a cheat. I admit this was not blue. I only had one little piece left, but I finished up my Pink Sleepy Time Brittle. I love this scent. So this is Pink Sugar, Lavender, Spearmint, and Chamomile. This is one of my favorite nighttime blends. In fact, when she offered the loaves of this, I did order 2 loaves, and I do think that's in the order that just shipped. So I should be getting it in soon, but I love this as a nighttime blend. The mixture of the pink sugar, lavender, and the mint is just so good. So this was not blue. It was only 1 piece. I did use it. It was wonderful. Okay. Late Night Cookie Therapy Hufflepuff. So this one is Cookie Therapy, which I don't know what all is in Cookie Therapy. Blueberries, sweet cream, and then everything that's in Hufflepuff. So I prefer just the Late Night Cookie Therapy by itself. I didn't really like it mixed with the Hufflepuff. Like, it was okay. I just think the pumpkin pasties in the Hufflepuff, I think is what it is. I just didn't like it as much as just the Late Night Cookie Therapy on its own. So would I get this again? Probably not. But I do like the Late Night Cookie Therapy, which again is a blueberry scent, but it's not like candied blueberry. So yeah. This one was really good. So this is from the Swinky Fruity Sampler. So this one was Bora Lemonade. I don't have the exact scent notes on here, but this was such a bright, fruity, citrusy type scent. It was so good. I cut it into 4 pieces, and these are like really big sizes. I don't know if you could tell. Sorry about my nails. They're getting kind of old. I need to redo them, but this was so good. I really enjoyed this. I really like the size of these samples. And so, you know, definitely in the future, I will get more of these samples. Let me compare. Here, let's compare it to a clamshell. Like, do you see just how big and thick they are compared to just a clamshell? I mean, they're good size. You could probably even cut them into maybe 5 pieces, but 4 was easier. But this, I really enjoyed this. That was a really good one. Another one that I really enjoyed this time was Jailhouse Rock, which is Blackberry, Mango, Sherbet, Fizz, and Cotton Candy. This was so good. It lasted a long time. Hold on. Go. Sorry, my son was asking me something. So this lasted a really long time. It was really good. I do believe that I do have another brittle of this, and I will definitely pick this up again. And if she offered this in loaves, I would probably get a loaf of this. That's how much I liked it. I really liked the blackberry, the mango sorbet. So good. It is probably more of a summertime scent, but I did really enjoy this. Okay, Christmas Morning Sex from Rose Girls. So this was Fresh Peppermint and Morning Sex. I'm not sure what's in the Morning Sex. I really did get a really fresh type scent with the peppermint. I love her peppermint. I don't know what I think about the Morning Sex, and I don't know if I would get that again on its own. But I love her peppermint. She has such a great peppermint. Performed really well. Lasted a super long time. I don't ever seem to have any issues at all with her fresh type scents. It was very good. So if you like those type of blends, I'd suggest it. Frosted Snowdrops from Empire Alchemy. So this was Ozone, Dew, Clean Air, Musk, and Sandalwood. To me, this just came off as like a really fresh type scent. It was good. It was actually really strong. And I have been hearing that Empire Alchemy, you just kind of have to let set for a while. This was 2 heart shapes. I melted it just in my room, so it wasn't in a big area, but it performed well. I'm just not a huge fresh scent person, so I wouldn't get it again for that reason. But it did really well. Same thing kind of with this one. So this one's Free Spirit, which is lemon, petitgrain, frankincense, and earth notes. Again, to me, this just came off as kind of like more of a fresh type scent. It was, again, the 2 hearts. Lasted really well, super strong, just not really my type of scent. You Go Glen Cocoa, which is cocoa butter, cashmere, cashmere cedar, and today is October 3rd. I went through 2 bunts of that. This to me mostly smelled like the cashmere cedar. I didn't get the cocoa butter really, and I didn't really get much of today's October 3rd. But it was good if you like cashmere blends, but I think that there's better cashmere and cashmere cedar blends that I've tried than this one. So I probably wouldn't get this one again. The Bathing Garden Butterflies and Toadstools. I don't know the scent notes in this, but this was really good. It was actually really strong and it lasted all day long. Like I put it in the morning and I didn't take it back out until I put in like a bedtime melt. It lasted a long time. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I would probably get this one again. It's kind of like a fruity type scent. Like I said, I'm not exactly sure what's in it, but I would probably get that one again. I have a sample from Sassy Girl Aroma and Maui Hibiscus Beach. This was really good. I really enjoyed this. I would probably get this again. I don't think I would need a whole loaf of this, but like in one of her brittles, I'd probably get it again. It's a very, very summery, kind of aquatic, kind of fresh, maybe even kind of floral maybe. Yeah, because hibiscus is floral. So it's pretty. I wouldn't need a ton of it, but it performed really well. Okay, another one by Destination Wax. This is Frozen, which is cold menthol plus essential oils of eucalyptus and peppermint. So again, this is one that I would think would be like crazy, super, super strong, super nose clearing. Like I need to open the door for a minute and let some scent out, you know. But it wasn't. It was just a medium throw. It was a great scent. I loved this scent. Beautiful. But it just wasn't as strong as I would have liked. And I did use 2 cubes per warmer. So I don't know. Let me know if you've tried Destination Wax. Do you just get medium performance on it? That's kind of what I've been getting so far. But this is a great scent. I might pick this one up again just because I like the scent so much, but I would prefer to find one that is like this, but a stronger performance. Okay, jump into Fall by Sugar Melts by Stacy. So this one is Pumpkin Pecan Waffles, Blueberry Cheesecake, and Cornbread. So this one, 10 out of 10, really strong, great performance. I just kind of have mixed feelings on the scent. So there was times where I'd smell it throughout the day and I'm like, oh, this is so good. I really like this. And then there was times when I smelled it and it just kind of smelled slightly off to me. So I think for me, I don't like the blueberry cheesecake combined with pumpkin pecan waffles. Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe I don't really like her blueberry. I'm not sure, but I kept on like, sometimes I'm like, oh, this is so, so good. And then sometimes I'm like, oh, I don't know. So, and I've heard other people talk about that how a scent throughout the day will kind of trigger different thoughts. And I really experienced that with this one, but great, great performance. I'm having really good performance with Sugar Melts by Stacy. And so I will probably order again sometime this year. I just don't know if I don't think I'll get this particular scent again. And then the rest of these are ones that I finished before I started the blue, but after I done my last empty box. So I do have some ones that were not part of that. So the first is Pink Sugar, Liliana's Lullaby, and Warm Vanilla Sugar. So this is more of a pretty sweet, almost floral type scent. It was a medium strong performer, but it's just not my favorite scent for bedtime, but it was pretty. And so if you like florally type scents, not heavy floral, but slightly floral, then you might like this one. The Melted Mousse Kiss Me at Midnight, which is cashmere, plum, and vanilla champagne. This was so good. This was really, really good. It was 2 little shapes. I melted it in my room. 10 out of 10. I really like her wax. I just wish it was a little bit easier to get. She did have a restock today at 12. Totally missed it because we have church that starts at 12, and so I couldn't participate in that. But I think a lot of what she was doing for this restock was just single blends anyway. I love her wax. I just really wish that she could do like the pre-orders. I know that she's probably going to do customs again. I just don't know when, but I've had good experience with it. Teddy Bees Cashmere Pines, which is cashmere cedar, cashmere cream, and vanilla pine cones. This was 10 out of 10, super strong, lasted really well. Such a pretty scent. So this to me is a much, much better cashmere scent than the L3 blend. I really, really enjoyed this one a lot, and I would definitely get this one again, or I would try, you know, any of her cashmere type blends because I really enjoyed that. Night at the Beach, which is from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is a warm blend of toasted marshmallow, sea salt, breeze, and s'mores. So again, I really like this one. This is actually the scent that I got my perfume in, and I think I'm going to do a separate review about that, but spoiler, I love her perfumes. But this was a brittle 10 out of 10, super strong, really, really great scent. I really enjoyed it. It's very rare I don't have a scent that performs well from her. I mean, it still even smells in the bag. Any of you that have been watching me for a while know that I really like Hagrid's Hut by That Smell Good Shop, which is Aged Woods, Fireplace, and Moss. Really great scent. I did order a couple last time she restocked it. It's just kind of unique. I haven't smelled a lot of other things exactly like this, and I really enjoyed it. And then my last empty is Fa La 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 by Lured Apothecary. So this is peppermint, vanilla bean noel, and buttermint candies. So this to me was super yummy. I did reorder it. It's kind of in between a medium strong throw. It's not as strong as I would like, but I get a good scent performance from it. But I also melted it really fast. So this was poured 11/9. So I really think that, you know, had maybe I let it set longer, maybe it would have been a little bit stronger, but this was really good. I did reorder. I think I got a loaf with her pre-order. Okay, so those are all of my empties. Now we're gonna go ahead and do my unempties. So I have Merry Little Christmas from Swinkies. This is such a pretty scent. So this is like pines and peppermint and buttermint and cookies or something like that. It's so good. And this peppermint to me is more on the nose clearing side. So when this was warming, it was definitely stronger than some of the other ones that I talked about with my empties. This was really pretty. Even though it has the pine cones in it, I can still melt this now. And even every so often as a bedtime melt. This was super good. Really, really like that one. Breath of God by Hayden Rowe. This was really good. I really enjoyed it. I don't think this is something I can melt all the time, but it's such a good scent. So it's definitely more of a masculine type scent. And I think it's a lush type scent. I'm not sure, but it's really good. Performs really well. Super long lasting. That's the thing about Hayden Rowe is I feel like her wax is strong and it's very long lasting. I have always had a really good performance with hers. Shipwrecked by Rose Girls. This is like an aquatic scent combined with like a coconut or something. This was really pretty. I really enjoyed this one as well. I liked having kind of that base of the coconut. I really like coconut scents. And to me, it came off as more of a bakery coconut than like a Santani coconut. So it kind of grounded the scent to me. But I am a bakery person. I do really like bakery stuff. And so maybe that's to me why I liked it so much. I don't have very much left, but I really liked it. And I do think that one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting like these little ones that just have a little bit left in a separate container rather than putting them away. And then maybe when I'm done with this challenge, I'll have 1 to 2 weeks of just using up the leftovers, kind of like Lori Brown does, because I also don't really want to put back just small amounts of things into my stash. Cozy by the Campfire. So this is Comfort Zone Palo Santo and a Campfire Marshmallow. This one's by Salt Melts. This was a really great scent as well. I probably wouldn't repurchase it only because there's other blends that she does that I prefer with the Palo Santo. But this one was really good. The Comfort Zone, I think, is more of like a masculine cologne type scent, so it adds more of that into it. But I enjoyed it. It lasted really well, super strong. Rose Girls, Don't Be Salty. I only used up one piece of this, but this was really good. I really enjoyed this. It's definitely an aquatic scent, but it's a really good one and great performance. Like I said, her scents that aren't bakery always perform really well for me. It's just the bakery ones that sometimes are hit or miss. Julie and Julia. This is Sassy Girl Aroma. So this one is sugar corn pudding, blackberry jam butter cookies, and marshmallow sugar cookies. This is one of her brittles. I just didn't finish this one. It was good, but I actually do think I prefer the blueberry cornbread one better than this. This wasn't quite as strong, but it was still really pretty. Would I get this again? If she offered it, probably. Would I beg for it? No. Okay. Southbound Blueberry Cookie Bread. This one was really good. I really enjoyed this blend. I did find though that it wasn't super long lasting. And so it kind of fizzled it out at, I want to say about the 4-hour-ish mark. It was really strong and then it was gone. So I did enjoy it. I did only melt the blue shapes. That's why you can see more of the brown shapes. But it was good. Would I get it again? I don't know. Maybe. Winter Palace by Southbound. So pink sugar, plums, dark cherries, and sweet oranges with peppery, woody undertones. This was really light. I didn't get much of a scent performance from this, which really surprised me because it seemed like with these type of scent notes, I should have gotten quite a bit of scent performance. So I probably wouldn't repurchase this one again. I really did like the scent though. It just was really light. Let's see, I'll do those last. So another one by Rose Girl. So this one's Blackberry Kokomo. So Blackberry Rainbow Sherbet, Saltwater Taffy, and Vanilla Ice Cream. This was beautiful. I loved this. This was great. Super good performance. I have a lot of this, so I won't purchase it again for a while, but if I run out, I'd probably get it again. I'd like to get more of her Kokomo blends. Super Tarts You Filthy Animal. This one is Chocolate Drizzle, Confectioner Sugar, Marshmallow Fluff, and Cookie Dough. Okay, this one is strong. This one is super, super, super strong and very chocolatey. I enjoyed it, but my family really didn't like it. I don't think that they enjoyed the chocolate in it, and it was, like I said, it was really strong. I liked it, but because my family didn't like it, I don't know if I'd get it again, or maybe I would and just melt it in a smaller area rather than all over my entire house. But this is such a rich, rich chocolate scent. It's good. I think it's good, but you've got to really, really, really like chocolate in order to like this one. And then Super Tarts Sisters, which is sugar, cookie, marshmallow, cotton candy, and ice cream. This one's such a good cookie scent. I really, really enjoyed this. It doesn't smell on cold nearly as good as it smells on warm. Like, it really smells so much better on warm than it does on cold. And I really enjoyed this. And it's very rare that I don't have a super tart that performs well for me. Okay, next, L3 Waxy Wonders the Veil. So this is a scoopable. This is Lunar Eclipse, Aftershave, and Liliana's Lullaby. So I saved these for last because I am going to just transfer these over into my scoop basket this week. I don't know if I'll actually finish it, but I'll try. So I used about half of it. This to me is very much like a baby powder-ish type scent, and shaving cream. It's not super strong. It's more subtle, kind of like the Hayden Rowe Refreshment was more subtle too. That's kind of more what this is. So maybe I might take this and try and combine it with that Peppermint Sugar Cookie Royale that's super, super strong. I bet these two would mix really well together. I might try that. The next one is the Bora Pumpkin Pecan Waffles. So again, I did use some. I got through a little bit of it, but I didn't finish it. This is a really good scent. I really enjoyed it. And I do think I'm also just gonna put this one into my Scoops and Clams basket for this week and see if I can use maybe a little bit more. Maybe I won't, who knows, but I'm just gonna transfer them in there. This one I didn't even use. So Strawberry Pound Cake, Beach Nights, and Palo Santo. So again, I'm just gonna transfer this one and see if I can at least scoop into it and try it. And then I did have 4 clamshells in here that I didn't even get to, so I'm gonna transfer these over. So Storybook Mint by the Bathing Garden. Talking Bluebells by the Bathing Garden. Old World Christmas by Kay's Scented Wax Melts. And Blueberry Sugar by Sugar Melts by Sassy. So these ones, instead of putting away, I'm actually just gonna put into my current weekly melting basket. I just wanted to tell you guys about that. That way, if they show up in my warm reviews next week, you won't be like, where did those come from? That's where they came from. So that is everything that I have this time. I feel like I actually made a really good dent in my wax this week. I feel like I got through a fair amount. It was a little challenging just doing the blue wax. And I know that other of the YouTubers that are doing this along with us have kind of said the same thing, that some of the blue wax was just a little bit more challenging. And a lot of people are more excited about this current week of doing the clams and scoops. I'm more excited about the different scent preferences that I'm able to get, but I don't love clams. So we'll see how many I can get through, because I would like to kind of get through and start to really limit my stash of smaller amounts of wax. As I've said earlier, like with the Closet Full of Wax one, great scent, but I just don't like buying those smaller amounts because I feel kind of limited on where I can use them. So if you're following along, how did your blue week go? Did you feel like you got through a lot of wax? Did you feel like you kind of were struggling and hitting a wall, like you couldn't melt what you really wanted to melt? I would love to hear how it went for you as well. Maybe what some of your standout scents were. Was there something new that you tried that you really enjoyed? For me, I think some of my standouts were the Rose Girls Blackberry Kokomo and the Sassy Girl Aroma ones and the Swinky ones. Those were kind of my standout scents to me this time. I really enjoyed them. So far, I still have not spent any money on wax, so I'm going strong. Been tempted a lot, and I keep on looking at my stash and saying, you have so much, you don't need more. We need to be a little bit more thoughtful about what we're purchasing. So that's all that I have for you today. I hope that you have a wonderful week. I'm so excited to have all of you here and to get to know all of you. And I just really love this community and all the great people in it. So have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.